their own role in a unique and different way. And these experiences come from different parts of the world. That we can fight COVID together, even though physically we are separated, but we can work together in using different and innovative ways without having to spread or create the risk of spreading infections. We can work together in different ways, particularly using technology and other innovative ways to be part of the movement. So basically, this afternoon, what we will be launching, what's called the Community Action Network in Gauteng, is drawing on lessons from elsewhere in the world and other parts of the country to build a movement where citizens in their localities can contribute to this cause against COVID-19. Some of the things that we want citizens to look at is contributing food contributions or food relief initiatives. It's not just something that must be done by businesses. It must be done by citizen groups. We have seen some of these citizen action groups that have sprung up in many different places, but which are operating in accordance with the restrictions and the measures that have been put in place. So some of the contributions is towards food, but also urging more those who can to contribute medical equipment, including PPE, those who are manufacturing some of the medical equipment to be contributing this equipment. But also the citizen action groups, we must call on a lot more of our people to also produce for themselves these cloth face masks, like the one that I was wearing when I came in here. This is made here in Gauteng, made in the township in Sharpeville by a township manufacturer. And we heard from both the minister and Professor Karim during that public engagement that the masks can play an important role, especially those who may be infected, in preventing infections through the droplets. So we want to, through these community action groups, we want people to find different creative ways of contributing to the fight against COVID-19, including we want more health professionals who will be volunteers. We have health professionals in our system, but at community level, we want health professionals to be able to volunteer as well and make their contribution. We believe together we can win the battle against COVID-19 so that we can continue to work together to grow Gauteng as a province which we love. We wish to thank, lastly, all workers who are engaged in essential services, who continue to do a great job of ensuring that they meet the demands of our residents in various areas of work. In particular, the health professionals, the various emergency workers, the law enforcement and security officers who have been doing tremendous work, and particularly those who have been acting according to book, who have been conducting themselves in accordance with the law. We're giving a shout out to them. We're saying we appreciate the work that they have been doing. And I want to conclude by again just repeating the measures that we always, these measures, firstly we're saying to the people of our province, let's all wear the masks. You see, those of us who are not health professionals will not wear the surgical masks or the N95. Let's all, the cloth face mask can play a significant role, especially when we go out in public. Social distancing or physical distancing of at least a meter away. Let's continue to ensure that we observe that. Let's wash our hands or sanitize our hands as many times as we need to do. Let's cover if we cough or sneeze, let's do that the way it has been done, through the flexed elbow or using a tissue, which will get thrown away immediately. And let's ensure that we avoid touching our eyes, our nose, our mouth with unwashed hands. And let's bring hygiene, make hygiene normal in our homes. So at this point, I'll suggest that maybe the way to go about it, MECs, would be first to get the questions. And I know that the MEC for Health always have additional issues for you. The MEC for Social Development Acting will share with you how hard he has been working in dealing with the pressures on food. And the MEC for Community Safety is always out there with law enforcement officers to ensure that we are not roaming around. So thank you very much for the opportunity to brief you. Thabo, over to you.
Thank you, Premier. We'll take questions. Who would like to start? I will also refer to some of the questions that we received. Is there a mic? Were they using this one?